Welcome to Lucas Oil on the Edge. This week coming to you from Rockford, Illinois for some crazy skid plate racing. I know you've seen it on the Edge before, but we're going to mix in a flagpole challenge to go along with that skid plate racing today. Coming up on the Edge.
Got it tacked up, and if you get too close, you're getting cracked up. Stone cold when I roll, coming out of the hole. Get back, cause I'm out of control. I'm on the edge.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lucas Oil on the Edge. Ken Stout, Brian Olson with you. Lurch will be down there on the grounds, and tonight we're going to have a lot of fun here at Rockford Speedway with a Night of Thrills skid plate flagpole race and gauntlet race as well. They're going to combine the flagpole and the skid plate race.
It's going to be unbelievable. I'm just going to tell you, I hope your bellies are full because get ready for some big belly laughs. It is going to be a riot.
Let's go down to Lurch.
Lucas Oil on the Edge. I'm telling you, the safety checklist has been gone through, but let's check out the list of stuff you're going to see tonight. We've got skid cars. We've also got the Gauntlet. And check out old Baby Blue. She's going to go through. The T-Bone going to bust right through a car. You never know. Maybe they'll even let a guy like me drive this thing. Doubt it. I'll probably be strapped in the back, but we'll see you there.
All right, Brian, let's tell the people at home what a skid plate race is.
What you start with here are front-wheel drive cars. You take the rear rims, and then you weld a bumper rebar, reinforcement bar, onto the back of the car. So for all intents and purposes, it's got tires on the front and rear bumper bars on the back, which are welded to the rear. Be ready for some belly laughs. This is fun to watch.
Here we come. The green flag will fly here, and the race is on. They'll start them off single file here, and we told you he gets slick and right off the bat, man. There's no saving that one. John Deere's going all the way around.
We got a great shot, and that is, once again, look at that rear trailing axle, and you're looking at the rim. And again, now as we make our first move around the flagpole, that's James Stanison, the number one. And you can clearly see there's no control here whatsoever. They'll make contact with the 113 machine right there of Alan Bekalewski.
You can see it's also rained here. It won't affect this race. And there goes Oscarson. I don't even think he went around the flag.
No, he did not. Now, I don't know if there's a whole lot of rules here, but I think one of them certainly is, Ken, you got to go around the flag. Watch it in replay again. The guy who dominated this race a year ago in a conversion van, a standard caravan, this year comes out with what appears to be an aluminum body car. He'll spin around and get the wall right there.
The back of it probably doesn't look the same. He'll try to get up there and high and use that wall to keep the side of the car straight. The 113 right there sliding around just a little bit.
Oh, you don't want to do a bunch of that, particularly with the front end of your car, but you can see right here, there's the 22 getting knocked around. That is Young. We talked about him, and last year it was advantageous to have, once again, the little caravan or the minivan, if you will, and Oscarson dominated with it. And this year comes with the two-door coupe. Right there he is, as a matter of fact.
Lots of sparks behind that one. He is your current leader again, 2 laps down, and man, he is, I'm surprised he's not doing what he did a year ago, which is get it right up there close to that wall and hang on to it. But everybody out here trying to keep their cars straight. We'll find out how they do when they come back. Who's going to win the skid plate race? All right, we're getting ready to go. The green flag's going to fly. That's it. That's the start of the race. Oh, and it didn't take long. Man, oh, man. You just got to love everything about that. We'll go back on board and look at this. Now, man. Now, that is a hit. So much for that windshield and so much for that trailer. Tractor tires shoved out of the way. One more look. Rosenberger's trailer is, hey, I hope that's not the one that Ted was in. This On the Edge telecast is brought to you by Lucas Oil Products, made in America, sold to the world. General Tire. And by Herculiner Truck Bedliners. When the tough come easy. Welcome back to OTE. Ken Stout, Brian Olson, and Lurch covering all the action for you. You're looking at the skid plate flagpole race, and that is your leader right there, Gary Oscarson.
And Gary, who's always dominated the Night of Thrills here at Rockford, again, continues to spin and carry on. And Ken, like you said earlier, not using that outside wall as his source to make his way around the track. However, I want to mention this is a timed race and not a lap quantity race. So as you watch these cars make their way around the flagpole, Alan Bekalewski currently runs second. There is your leader once again, and as Gary Oscarson.
He gets some good speed. Now, last year he spun out coming out of turn number 4 on the white flag lap and threw it in reverse and crossed the finish line in reverse. So pretty talented individual here. Look at him hanging on, though. It's pretty cool. You know, this is one of those deals where you really need some great car control and throttle control. It looks easy, but to go out there and do that, you actually have to have some pretty good skill.
Yeah, you really do, and you can see there's absolutely no control, and all you got really is your front wheels. And with all the water in the racetrack, I might add, Ken, obviously it's extremely slick here, so some of these cars are actually having trouble getting traction as well.
I'm beginning to wonder if part of the rules is to spin the thing out in the middle of the turns because Oscarson hasn't made a lap yet. He hasn't spun it out in the middle of both, and he just keeps the momentum going.
One thing you got to credit Oscarson with here, though, is he's got the fastest car. He's obviously got a V6 in this thing, and I think the bigger share of these cars are forced to watch it. Just
he's going to win the most 360s in one race, too.
Watch the mud fly. This is crazy, man. And he'll get that thing right back out because, like I said, I believe, at least, from what I'm seeing, probably, clearly, this is a V6 car. So he's got the one with the most power.
Well, Danny Sullivan made it work for him, you know. Gary Oscarson, hey, if he can do it, I can do it 4 or 5, maybe 20 times, one event.
It's whoever the leader is, once again, when the time is up here. There's the 43 car. We've not talked a lot about Jim Rosenberger's machine, but he too is making laps. The 31 appears to be dead in the water there, as is the 551, and I believe that is John Deary's machine there. Oh, now we got one in reverse. I believe
it's working a little better for him.
Well, he hit somebody's bumper cover. That's Alan Bekalewski, currently runs in second place.
We also saw the 43 there a little bit earlier. That was Jim Rosenberger, and there's the 1 car. That's James Stannis. So plenty of guys out here having a lot of fun. Good times, baby.
Crazy.
Coming up on Lucas Oil on the Edge, some more incredible skid plate racing from Rockford, Illinois. But don't change that dial after that. Got some more incredible surprises and maybe a rollover or two. Coming up on the Edge.
We're having a good time here at Rockford Speedway. James Stannis, your current leader right now. The number 1 car is able to take the lead over from Gary Oscarson.
Hey, I didn't really see it coming there, you know, because Gary's car, as you mentioned, has probably done more 360s than anybody else. So Stannis obviously has been the most consistent car in making laps. Tyler Young right there, though, has completed 4. He's struggling right now making his way around the flagpole, though.
Another look at the man that was in second place, Alan Bekalewski.
He is indeed using the wall to get around. There's your defending champion doing more 360s for you folks. Oh, man, unbelievable.
Well, look at these guys just back and forth. It's like talk about drifting.
Oh, that appears to be a little Saturn right there. And again, I think the key is this car's, the skid plate is cleanly gone from the right rear. See if we can get a shot at that left
So he
here.
has a suspension malfunction? Is that what's
well,
happening
he's
here?
got a skid plate gone. Look, it's totally gone. He's down to the rim. Not that it makes any difference for this guy, for Oscarson. Here we go, another shot, another onboard shot. Oh, that's hard to believe right there. Now the left one still is in position, okay.
I've heard of losing a lot of stuff on a race car, but never a skid plate on the right rear.
Which is nothing more than a bumper reinforcement bar, man.
It's got to be great for the track surface as well. I mean,
Yeah, sands it right down, baby. Until you get to that right rear wheel, then it looks like you're watching a television program. Oh, gosh, where they're chasing the guys, you know what I'm saying?
Oscarson, man, he still has yet to get up there and really use that wall to his advantage.
Now, this could be advantageous because there's your leader right there, the one, once again, James Stannis. His rear cover is just barely hanging on the right rear, but at least it does appear like he's got both the skid plates in position. And I said earlier, appeared like he had better car control as well.
Jim Rosenberger with a 43 car still hanging in there, making some laps. But this is a guy they're chasing, the number 1 car. Stannis, aim for that flagpole. Where'd he go, man? Where'd he go?
He gives us some
Both in
speed.
reverse.
You said it that a year ago that Oscarson won it while he threw his van in reverse. You got to have yourself a lot of control. I believe we're getting down to the wire on timing out here. But in any case, if you see that bright red machine of Oscarson come around, he could be declared a winner. There he goes.
Oh, man.
And there is the checkered flag. They tried to knock him out.
Alan B came in there hitting pretty hard.
Here
comes
comes Oscarson. I'm so surprised. He's doing a donut. He's doing another
You know what it was? It
donut.
must have been that red skid plate on the right rear that gave him the advantage. I mean,
That
those
might
are a
be-
little faster, aren't they?
That might be the one that came off Oscarson's red car.
Here's a look at how they finished up. James Stannis is your winner.
Well, guys, here he is, your winner, James Stannis, skid car. Man, what was the thought going out there tonight?
Oh, it was wild. I was just trying not to get hit. Obviously, I got hit a few times, but hey, that's part of the game with the skid cars, and whatever happens, happens, I guess. Try to be safe, but keep it clean, run the right race.
Now, what is strategy going into this? Do you want to stay back behind, or you want to try to get out in front?
I think out in front works out pretty good. You're not involved in the accidents. Not go too fast, and try not to spin out and stay out of the dirt. That's about it.
All right, now turn number 2 gave a lot of guys some trouble, a lot of spin outs over there. Is that from carrying the high speed out of 1 and 2?
Possibly, and you know, I did pretty good with it. This car had a lot of power to it, being a V6 and somewhat sporty Ford Probe, so it just worked out good for me.
Well, it's a great win. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And you guys thought there was no strategy in skid plate racing. Come on back. The Gauntlet's next. Coming up, Rich Schinderlin. He's already lost a hubcap. Oh, man. Now that's getting her done. Holy smokes. Hold on to her, big fella. Man, needless to say, he won in one attempt. Look at this replay. Look at the speed. He must have been going 40 miles an hour, and then that thing goes into a violent barrel roll. That is incredible. You know, you actually got to worry about the driver at that point. Okay, Brian, let's talk about our next event here tonight.
It's going to be 5 laps. You're going to have 8 chase cars and 1 miniature bus with a driver and a co-driver. It is their responsibility to stay on the lead lap while the 8 cars do their best to take them away from that position. Gary Oscarson will be driving the bus. It's Dwight Pomplin, his passenger's responsibility, to try to stand off those 8 cars, whose responsibility, once again, is to knock that bus out before it can complete 5 laps, Ken.
Oh, and already, look at this, man. Wow. The El Camino gets into that left rear, and these guys are using a little team strategy tonight.
Well, they're serious. Look at how hard a hit that is right off the bat.
Look at these gunners not doing a good job, man. Just don't hang on. Squirting.
In this
Oh,
case,
it got him stuck in the mud.
oh my gosh.
Oscarson on the gas. He roosted him.
And the El Camino got a face full of mud right there. We might add, as we did earlier, that it has rained a lot here in Rockford, Illinois prior to the start of this event. The track is wet, and obviously the infield is a mess.
Of course, the guy in the El Camino not realizing he needed a tear off here tonight.
There's Nick Lasher. We on board with him, and that's a very well-known name here at Rockford Speedway.
What is that hanging off that car that's behind him now?
Looks like a bumper cover.
They're trying to gang
it's
up on
worse
him,
than
man.
that.
Oscarson on the gas. I've never seen a bus go that fast around here. They can't catch him.
You got to figure the weight of that bus at probably 5 to 1 or more than these cars.
Oh! That's a 71 car.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. You got S-Series trucks, you got Ford Probes.
I'm telling you, Oscarson is keeping these. Oh, oops! Can't see where I'm going.
You
I
mentioned
knew I should have latched that hood.
And there's the onboard brake light still working on the back of the car we saw a moment ago. All right, Pomplin apparently is tied in, as you can see him right there at the first seat. There's the 71 once again trying to get him knocked out. Oh!
Oh, Oscarson said, yeah, really?
That was
okay.
Joe Morello. Joe Morello, by the way, is in the El Camino.
Man, they've got nothing for this thing.
It's a weight ratio thing here, Ken. It's got to be. Oh!
Oh, that was a nice effort right there.
Look at Oscarson handle the wheel of that bus. This again looks like a typical pit maneuver you might see on a police chase on the
Yeah,
LA
high-speed
freeway.
chase. Yeah, they have them in L.A., I think, every day. So
They do for sure. About every 8 minutes you can see one.
when we
Left
say
front
L.A.,
tire.
we didn't mean Lower Alabama
No,
either.
we didn't either.
All right, another hit from the right side. That time didn't happen.
Oh, man. I tell you what, in my mind at least, I don't know what the real rules specify. There's a full-size van right there, and then the Dodge Caravan as well. But in my mind, you would have taken after this thing like with a Cadillac or, you know, a big full-size car that carried some weight.
Boy, they are having a difficult time turning him around and stopping him. He's having a great run here tonight. There goes that hood.
There's
They're
two
running
of them.
into each other now.
And they don't want to do that. Oh, this is funny stuff, man.
I think Oscarson was talking to his gunner there for a moment. He let him spin his head around.
No, he's
Oh, and he
They
did it.
got
He
him
looped
spun
him
there.
around. That's how hard you got to hit that thing, man.
Oh, man. You got to remember now, the left front is knocked off of that van right there. The left front tire is off the rim.
The gunner's not doing anything. He's holding on.
I don't blame him either. Oh, left rear tire blown on the truck right there as well. Oh, listen to the RPMs running there. Somebody's just got to watch.
They need to put it in gear. Oh, somebody doing a burnout down there. That's what it is.
Oh, the 113 there, he doesn't have any steering control either. He's going to hit the van.
Big
Oh,
push bumper on that bus. So if anybody does get in front of him, he's okay with it.
I said 5 to 1
Oh,
weight
man.
ratio. It may be more.
That is two big hits there.
Look at Oscarson, though, man. Like the seasoned veteran that he is. There we go again. Put it in gear. You know, probably got the transmission. Oh, he's backwards
Oscarson
again.
threw her in reverse. Whoops, hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They're going to try like the Dickens right now to try to get him while he's down, but it ain't
He's
going to work.
smoking the
He's
rear
smoking
tires
the
on the
tires
bus.
on the bus.
Carrying the left front tire, man. Put her up in the air, baby.
Oh, my gosh. And again, the sloppy infield, like I said, it's rained a bundle here at Rockford Speedway, and that has made it a little bit
There
tougher.
you go. Now the gunner's leading.
He's driving backwards here. And that will wrap it up. Obviously, the Gauntlet indeed is going to be the champion here this evening.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, man, he put it to him there tonight. They didn't have anything for him.
His left rear tires now are blown out. His left front
Well,
tires
that
been
left rear
tough.
tire's been hit about 20 times. Oh, look, he's got the front locked in, man. He's got all four digging that little thing.
They're still trying to take him out. Unreal.
Good times. Let's talk to our winner.
Gary, it has been a stellar night for you.
That was a good time. It's a blast. Hope you enjoyed it.
Now that last lap, you lost that front tire. Did you notice it right away? I mean, they were on you like a pack of dogs on a piece of meat.
Well, I knew there was something going on up there. It's kind of bouncing around, but it was still going, so we were still going.
Absolutely. Even after the checker flag, they kept hitting him, man. They can't keep a good man down. Great run tonight.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And Brian, how about that driving suit right there, man?
Yeah, great fire suit right there. I want to say one thing about Gary Oscarson, though. He's a man of very, very few words, particularly in victory. I'll say this, he is a legend in these parts near Rockford, Illinois, without a doubt, Ken.
He can drive it all, no question about it, and has won in a lot of crazy events. Well, from what we understand, Lurch is doing his best to try and get a ride. Let's check in with him.
All right, well, if it's not a problem, I'll just ride with you down the track. Perfect? Good? Ken, I got to ride to the track. We'll see you down there in a little bit.
This telecast has been brought to you by Lucas Oil Products, made in America, sold to the world. General Tire. And by Herculiner Truck Bed Liners. When the tough come easy.
Yeah. All right, driver, we're at the track. Appreciate it.
I got one pickup to hit before we stop. Buckle up.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
He said buckle up. Lurch is going to ride with this guy?
I don't think Lurch had an idea when he was getting on and then couldn't get back out.
Oh,
Notice the driver did have a helmet on.
I know.
Lurch,
Lurch got
not so
nothing.
much.
Oh, no. I tell you what, man, when you come to Rockford for the Night of Thrills, you got to be ready for anything.
You never know what you're going to see, and
Oh, man.
there's another vehicle out here.
What are they going to do? This kind of reminds me of the movie The Gauntlet right here. Take a look at that windshield right there, Ken. I'm not so sure what they're up to here.
Good news is they're not shooting at them yet. It might happen here, though.
Hey, I just need to go to the track, not actually on the track.
I got one last pickup before we stop. Here it is.
Here it is.
I don't have a clue.
This time?
Are you having a good time?
As soon as it comes out this next one.
Lurch doesn't have a clue what he's in for here.
He doesn't have a choice now. That guy's going probably a little faster than Lurch has a.
Kind of like playing a game of poker and you're pot committed, baby.
Right there. Oh, look out.
Oh!
Welcome to Rockford.
This guy said that he wanted to take me out for a T-bone. I thought he meant a steak.
I would have thought the track. Look at that truck.
Cut her in half, man.
Oh, man, I can't take it. Unbelievable.
One more look at it. They might have helped. Oh, man.
Look like a freight train in that thing,
Pretty good
man.
hit right there.
Wow. Whoa. Oh, let's see
Good
what
time
Lurch
for
thinks.
Lurch.
Joe, you took us on a wild ride tonight. Great job of the T-bone, bust it in half.
Thank you.
Now tell me about how were you preparing for it mentally?
Just made sure that we hit the truck square and had enough speed to go through it.
Now we got a little fishtailing coming out of that turn 3. That wet ground didn't seem to bother our speed much, though.
No, it went down a little bit, but we got back up on the speed, so I'm pretty happy with what happened.
I'm pretty happy with what happened, too. An amazing ride. You got some people to talk to.
Did you have fun?
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
A new set of BBDs for Lurch, and he'll be good to go.
Yeah, he needed some help after that one, man.
Make sure you check into newwavepb.com to find out where the Terry's RV and OTE crew is headed next. We'd love to see you there. For Brian Olson and Lurch, I'm Ken Stout. Remember, you're not living unless you're on the edge.